Oh, good morning, guys. How you guys doing? Sorry for the wait here. Carried away in reference. That's what it does, right? Let's get into it. So, first of all, hi. My name's John Derek Murphy. You can call me Derek. Today is February 4th, 2021. Welcome. We are going to be doing some more observation studies, anatomy studies over at bodiesinmotion.photo. Absolutely love that site. Can't say enough good things. It's such an incredible resource. I got all good things to say about it. So we're going to continue with that today. Draw probably 8 more poses there. Before we do that, we're going to warm up over on quick poses, do some gesture drawing, and that's pretty much it. That's what I plan on doing. Talking a whole bunch of bullshit in between. Drinking coffee, decaf coffee, which, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I don't feel as shit later on in the day Not that coffee really did make me feel like shit. It just made me feel like depleted even more, right? The decaf, I don't know. Maybe it's totally a placebo effect. Maybe it's not. But I feel like since changing about a month ago, I think, maybe a little bit more. I haven't really noticed too much of a difference in like my energy levels in the morning. And that's fucking great, and that's awesome. And less caffeine, I guess, in my body is especially good for the old trimmer. Oh, I didn't take this down yet. I'm just fucking keep forgetting about it. I need to get one of those little macro hotkey things so I can just press a button. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me do some circles here. Do I have a circle page? No, I don't. And then we'll do some gesture drawing. Just loosen up the arm. If you're just sitting down in front of your, I don't know, workstation for the first time of the day, I usually like to loosen up my cold muscles in my arm. The other muscles in my body are fucked. They don't matter. I guess. Good thing muscles don't have ears. Wait a minute, Derek. Your ears are connected to your own muscles. What? Oh, anyways. Let's keep working on our favorite muscles being warmed up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Now, I think I'm warmed up enough for some gesture drawing. And that's like another reason why I like to do any type of mark making. I guess my preference is circles before I actually draw anything, is so that maybe it's a little bit tinfoil of a theory, but it gets the shit drawings out of the way. So maybe that makes me feel better before I'm actually just jumping right into an actual exercise without having any warm-ups prior to that. You know, just going into a study, going into a gesture drawing session cold. It's like the last thing that I want to do. No Snow, how you doing? How am I? I'm fantastic. We actually just got a bunch of snow. It's honestly melting very quickly, so barely noticeable. Hope you're doing well. I'm fantastic. I'm about to draw naked people. I mean, I can't I can't complain. Real mature, Derek. All right, time practice over here on quick poses. This is where I'm at right now. There you go. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a couple of these to loosen up even more. I'm warmed up, now I need to loosen up. I say that, but I'm probably not actually gonna loosen up. I'm a stiff drawer. No, there's no innuendo there. There's no innuendo. There's no sexual innuendo. I said the word stiff. Stiff has meant something else for many millenniums. It's also meant a penis, but for just as long. And that's also another innuendo. I can't help myself. They just keep coming. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Get out with that. No one wants to hear that. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and hit the timer here. Pretend nothing just happened. 30 seconds, not 60. Did I say 60? I want to do 30-second ones. I want to ship my bridges. What? Is that? I don't know. I'm gonna shut up now. "30-second gestures, let's go. My pencil feels a little bit more like opaque today. I wonder if me restarting my computer with the new Wacom pressure sensitivity set a little bit lower changed that. Feels like I'm drawing with a marker rather than a pencil. Yeah, I wonder. Here, let me, is it open? No, let me see here. Wacom. And I know that you can customize, because I think I would really like a right in between these two. Can I adjust that? Click threshold max. Okay, okay, there we go. Maybe something like there? Does that count as halfway? Give that a try. I wonder if I have to restart Photoshop. Nope, okay, it feels better. Okay, let's wait until that pose finishes. Does it feel better? No, it does. It definitely does. Try and get to the feet, man. That's kind of the goal of these warm-up gestures. Just get to the feet. While also completely panicking. Oh, a little exaggerated. Lost a little bit of focus, started to look at the time and panicked. Fuck. Awesome pose. How many's that? I think that's probably enough. We just delete that. That's our little warm up here. All right, so we can close that. Now let's head over to, already got this. Would that work? Here, let's just go back. It's this one. So I will link this in the chat. Hopefully that works. And that is what I'm going to be using today. Up here. It's so nice, man. Full screen mode. You can even click and drag and scroll wheel to zoom in. This is a nice, beautiful, high-res image. All right, let's find. So here's something that I didn't I didn't think about until today, is that I can choose which frames I want to draw. And so with the 8 frames that I've been choosing, I've been just doing them in consecutive order, right? I've just been doing them one after another. I think it would have been much more interesting had I just did the keyframes, honestly. So maybe that's what we'll do with the ones coming today here. Same with this guy. Same with this dude. All right. Zoom in like that, yeah. Okay, cool. So let me see here. Let's see. So she's cropped there. She's not there. I think we can probably start maybe right. No, right here maybe. Like that. Like that. So since there's a lot of spinning. Okay, yeah, okay. So we'll probably do like, we'll start with that one. Do that one. Maybe go to here. Do this one. That one. And maybe these last two here. This and the... maybe that. I don't know. Because I'm not trying to animate. I just want I want strong poses. I want readability and believability. You know, there's some little bits that we need to be careful about. Because this is actual real. This makes sense. Her hip is like almost looks like it's dislocated there. But I think it's just motion. It's physics, yeah. It's just like she's swinging from the hip, man. Okay, cool. Yeah. Man, that's awesome. Absolutely great poses, man. See, we could do this cycle further up. We could do like to there, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of want to do this because we haven't done too many back ones. And then that one. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. I'll forget about this in like... What? God damn my brain. Vegas, how you doing, man? Good morning. Good morning. And speaking of good morning, I'm gonna run upstairs and get some coffee real quick. And then we'll start. Okay. Okay. No, yeah, that's the one I want to start with. Did I mess up my... Hold on. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the funky jams. You guys mind if I call them funky jams? You don't? Thank you. I'm gonna turn up the funky jams just a little bit. You guys let me know if it's too loud. Alright. Oh, let's set this up too. So I'm scroll wheeling, left click, drag up a bit. Amazing. Amazing. Scott Eaton, you've thought of everything. It's actually fantastic. Okay. Posture check. Does anybody have like an ergonomic chair that they would recommend that's actually comfortable? I'm starting to think that that's probably the thing that I should be getting. That's probably the thing that I should, as an artist, prioritize. The thing that I spend most of my time sitting on top of, right? Secret Labs has good chairs? Okay, cool, cool. I like how I asked this question right before I start drawing. Secret Labs. Subconscious procrastinating. That's what I call it. Secret Lab chairs. Okay. Are these like genuine? Oh, it's Canada as well. Genuine like these are gaming chairs. Okay. Like, are they authentic? As in, these are. What am I trying to say? Ergonomic. Do they actually support ergonomics in your back and stuff? That's, I guess, a little bit of research, Derek. I'll do a little bit of reading here. FAQ. What's the difference between Omega Titan, Titan XL? Okay, yeah, now I know the difference. It's a little bit of speed reading there. How do I know if Secret Lab chair will be a good fit for me? Secret Lab chairs are built to be highly customizable and feature a wide range of adjustments. We recognize that people come in all shapes and sizes, and our chairs are designed to accommodate various heights and weights. Get an idea of the best fit for you? Check out our sizing calculator. It's great. I added that last part, by the way. I know. However, you should also refer to the specification sheet for each chair for more details. The only thing that I really want in a chair is to be able to move the armrests. Other than that, just support my ass, literally, and my back, and my pussy, and my crack. I'm sorry. Anyways. Titan is for larger people. Okay, gotcha. You're short. I'm 5'11", 6 feet. 5'11", 3/4. Round up to 6. That's usually what I like to do, right? So I'm about average, yeah. I'm right in the middle. Okay, cool. It's nice that there's at least an option for these types of chairs, right, here in Canada. I imagine it probably takes a while to get shipped, like everything does in COVID days, right? These COVID days. So the Omega, would I just get like the Omega? Is that what you got? So I would say Omega would be okay, but maybe a Titan. Okay, I'll read the charts. $489 Canadian. Okay, that's probably my budget. As much as I would love to get like a, what are they called? Menemes and Mimumu? Something like that? The Mamado? And then he just made noises with his mouth for 30 minutes. What are they called? Starts with an M. Best ergonomic chairs. Herman Miller, sorry, starts with an H and an M. 50% is a pass nowadays, so I'm happy. Or should I just get a yoga ball? Yeah, Herman Miller, the Aeron, is like 4 times that price. $13.95, and I'm assuming that's USD. Herman Miller, Canada. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Products. Stacking chairs. Can I get like a really cheap Herman Miller chair and say that it's... Well, I guess I'd just only be able to say it's a Herman Miller chair, right? Office chair. Aeron. Give me the price. Give me the price. Buy now. Buy now. Buy now. Clicking. I'm in Canada. And now it's redirecting me to a website. Page not found. Woo! Wasted my time! Love it. I love wasting my time on the internet. Pretty good at it. Canada Aeron prices. Why is he doing this? Best office chair in 2021. Of course it is. I just want to know prices though in Canada. Canada. I remember when I used to Google something and then it would give me the answer. These are crazy times, man. All right, we're moving on. This fucking chair, man. I think it somehow knew I was looking at chairs and decided to...
But when everything is coming back to me, my memory is paralyzed.
There's a lever at the bottom of my chair. I think it's just like on its last leg of being a lever. There's so much work in being a lever. Anyways, it keeps sliding out, and it's the thing that controls whether or not I'm rocking. And it always feels like it's about to fall back, because this is as far as I can lean, and it still feels like the chair is about to, you know, any shift in weight and I can make it fall over. So it's always a shocker when it comes out. Just sharing this information for some reason, I don't know, but that's partly why I would like to get an actual chair. Hopefully one that doesn't throw me out randomly. They're slightly pricey, but not horrible. I've been much more... This chair has cost me like $250, so I'm okay with spending, at the very minimum, that and then some. Because this chair didn't last me very long. 2 years? I think I got it 2 years. So, and it's a Business Depot, Staples here in Canada. Or is it Staples in the States too? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. And I would actually like a chair that kind of pushes me forward more. I don't know. Just lock me in, just like restrict my movement completely. Perfect posture.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. We're drawing now. What was that? Let's get somewhat of a gesture in here. I think this leg could come down a little bit more. Going to be half lurking because I'm supposed to be working. Got bars. Vegas. Completely understandable, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your lurk. So you can get some work. And then later on, have a little twerk. Wow. Just like, oh my god. So good. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely should have become a writer. Missed opportunity there. Maybe a children's book writer. I don't know. Like, I got my basic rhymes. If you ask me to try and do some more creative rhyming patterns, I think that's where I get a little bit more tongue-tied. I'm always blown away when people can just rifle out rhyme, rhythm, all in one kind of fell swoop. And then you got guys like, did you guys watch any of the Rust RP stuff? I caught a clip of you guys heard of the YouTube? I'm sure that you guys have Dunkey, Dunkey. He does like these like little silly fucking like game reviews, usually like including a lot of bugs and scary shit like that. It's hilarious. Absolutely one of the funniest YouTubers. Been around forever as well. Anyways, he was on the Rust server, that role-playing, the RP server that a lot of the big YouTubers and streamers are on. He was doing a rap battle against Hassan's character, Hassan Piker, the political streamer. And he was just like repeating, what was the one word he was repeating over and over again? He's going, Morpheus, 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 Morpheus. And he was doing that for like fucking ever. And then once he finally stopped, people were like, oh! I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. That's why I wanted to share it with you guys. And if you haven't checked out Dunkey, you should stop what you're doing right now and go watch some YouTube of Dunkey. Very, very funny stuff. Or later on, when you're free. Morpheus, 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 Morpheus. Did I really just do this? Like that's I write erotic novels for children. No, Vegas, no, definitely not. No, that's how you get on a list. That's how you get put on special lists. That's how you get put on special lists. No, I ain't gonna touch that. Okay, so there. Oh, it's a quote from Friends? Friends, what are you doing? Well, the 90s were a weird time. And a lot of the shit that the characters have said, and this is just like a very normal thing as time progresses. What we consider to be taboo and, I guess, politically correct changes. So some of the shit that they say in those shows is you hear it now and you're like, wow, we got away with saying that? Oh, okay, cool. I guess I would have to know a little bit more context of that episode. And I've definitely seen it. I think it's kind of like... What was that? Anybody who's grown up in the 90s has seen The Friends. The Friends. Wow, I guess I haven't seen it enough. because I just called it The Friends. Hey, you guys ever watch that show, that TV show from the 90s called The Friends? Primer Kills, how you doing? Happy Thirsty Thursday, by the way, guys. Friday Eve. We're one day away from hanging out in our underwear. No, we're already doing that. Never mind. One day away from changing our underwear to the weekend underwear. Yeah, all right. Or pajamas. Weekend pajama pants, is that what it'd be? I don't know. Couple followers here. H. Fernando Casa, thank you so much for the follow. Capico Lud... Capico Ludesinfectani. Capico Ludesinfectani. What an interesting sounding word. I don't know what I just said, but thank you so much for following. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm procrastinating and drawing things. What are you doing? And maybe lower this a little bit too. Hi, Base Man! Hi, Base Man! Phoebe starts dating a guy and just walks out mid-date because he's a freak. Okay, gotcha. That does sound like a Phoebe episode. From beginning to end. Yep. Yep. Friends, like Seinfeld, like The Office, like Parks and Rec. It's kind of like a really nice leave-on. And How I Met Your Mother is also very much in that category of just leave-on TV shows. Because there's like an insane amount of episodes. And very little actual narrative progression, especially early on in the seasons. Okay. Talk leg here. That's a good example of how the form of the leg looks from different angles, right? So looking at the leg from behind, how narrow it can be, and then looking at the leg from the side and how wide it can be. Things to kind of try and remember later on. As you're drawing from imagination. Try a little bit direction. Ah, banger, man. Now I want to rewatch Office. Fuck! You can. Oh, wait. Is it not on Netflix anymore? I think it moved, didn't it? It moved somewheres. Hulu? How much is Hulu a month? I don't think I have Hulu. Remember when there was only one choice? And it was Netflix? And it was what, like $6 a month? Maybe $5, because I'm Canada. I'm actually the country Canada, me. No, because I live in Canada and everything's $10 cheaper or more expensive. Wow. Brain, come back. Need to use you. This song sounds like 80s sitcom theme. I love it. It's great. But you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. The Thompsons is filmed in front of a live studio audience. The Thompsons? Alright, so his foot. Maybe a little bit back to that heel. Something like that. Let's get the hair. That way. This arm and the forearm here. Higher up. The stream gets me through the workday. Comments like that get me through existing. Maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe that's not a good No, they certainly make me feel great. Primer. I appreciate that. And that's a fucking huge bonus to hear. I certainly appreciate it. So very nice. So very nice to hear that. All right. I don't think I'll draw the face like I did with the last one. Maybe just put a nose in the direction of a face. ear. And a mouth. And some eyes. You know, but we won't draw the face, though. No. I think we'll leave it like that. Oh, Derek, you're such a prankster. Oh, this art prankster. Look at him go. Pranking himself. Ultimate prankster. Okay. Got your butt dimples. A little bit of inguinal fold action. I think I need a lower head as well. Shrink it. Shrink it and lower it. Bad move. Maybe make all of this a little bit larger. There. Come back down to this leg. Ankle, ankle. Messed up some results. Here. All right. Down to this leg here. Push the shin down a little bit more. I think that'll be it for this one. Yeah, we gotta shrink this arm. That a bit, and probably just bring this in a little more. Do that. Probably grab that as well. Shrink the backhand. think grab this leg and just push it that way a little bit more. There, I think that's a little better. Alright, we'll say that's the first one. Say that's the first one there. Put that over there. And let's jump ahead. I think we're gonna do the very next one. Yeah. Let me zoom out a bit. Already out of coffee. Sad times. All right. Here we go. Head. This angle here. Foot there. I think that's too low. I think I could push this pose a little bit further. Deltoid. So the deltoid here comes out to probably just the back of her head. And before I had it out way too far. So always trying to contrast and compare what you have down, what you're about to put down, and what the reference has, right? I mean, that's kind of explaining the obvious, I guess, but... Tweaks again. So we need to rotate this. Probably all of this actually now. A little bit higher too. So her elbow is outside of her torso. By that I mean not overlapping on top of it. Yeah, I'm looking at a photo from bodiesinmotion.photo. That is a website. If you want to check it out, I encourage you to do so. Here, I'll even provide a link. That's what we're looking at. Awesome website. So she's twisting a little bit, so I can see a little of that. I can't remember what the tube muscles are here on your back. But it's what's on the outside of the spine. Tubulars. Totally tubulars. Alright, let's lower her head down. Before she starts getting radio reception here. Is that offensive? It probably was. To radios? And the fact that they're extinct, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. Too soon? No problem, status. My pleasure, man. Alright. I might have made the legs a little bit too long here. Definitely the shins. Let's bring up that a little bit. I think I just need to lower just a little bit. Probably raise this up too. Yeah. Oh, we should put her hair in a bun and no, it's okay. I see what's happening. Walking on the other side. Okay. What was that? this line to follow the lat there. Like that. Okay, so back to this leg. Yeah, let's get this ankle higher. Like to there. Clean that up. That's fine enough. Okay, let's get over there. The other hand here. Say that's her other arm. Her other hand. Alright, let's say that one's done. Let's go to the next one here. Fantastic. What the? There we go. Alright. So this one, she is now on her tippy toes. Spinning around. gesture. Ankle, foot. Man, it's always mind-blowing to see how ballerinas, dancers can stand up on their toes like that. It's insane. Or it's not. Yeah, it's their toes. Sometimes it's the palm, the palm of the foot. But when they're wearing actual ballet shoes, it's like they have like steel toe boots, right? So they can kind of just like curl their toes up and balance on them. I think that's how it works. I think that's how it works. I think it maybe not steel, but it's certainly a durable material in there. In the ballet slipper. Okay. I've gone from drawing to painting miniatures. How's your drawing going, Turrican? Fantastic. I'm enjoying myself a lot. And that sounds like a very creative day so far for you, man. What kind of miniatures are you painting? 40K, Warhammer. I'm assuming. What's another popular miniature tabletop game? I can't think of any. There's some orcs, so fantasy orcs, awesome. That sounds cool. Wait, did you make them yourself, like from scratch? I guess that's totally. Now you wish, yeah, that's totally an option. I think probably one that's painstaking, but I don't know, maybe why would you want to? Why would you want to? Cheaper probably, right? Because miniatures can be like if you're getting like a full battalion or whatever they're called. Yeah, that's pretty pricey. And I wonder if that's against rules. Maybe for like official like tournaments and stuff, but probably not. Like maybe you're just playing with some friends. You haven't had the dexterity to sculpt in a long time. I'm trying to decipher what that means, Vegas. Or Turrican, sorry. Are your hands out of commission? I mean, like, sculpting is pretty messy. It is a process. Maybe that's what you mean? No, I guess I'd probably prefer 3D sculpting. That's not necessarily true. I probably would prefer actual sculpting, and much like with actual drawing, traditional drawing, it's just much more affordable digitally, especially for what I'm trying to do. And less messy. I mean, sure, a drawing display, like a Cintiq or iPad or whatever. Even drawing tablets can be pretty expensive. But when you're comparing to how much paint you're going to be going through, and how many brushes and all the tools that you need for traditional, that can add up. Quite expensive. I wonder if traditional artists, they probably include the price of costs of supplies for when they're figuring out their prices. So maybe it's not that bad. What was that? That's something that we don't really do, right? We don't really. Oh, I had to exert this 10 gallons of digital paint. Pay me for that paint, please. No, that's not. It's an unlimited supply. An unlimited supply of digital paint, so it's imagine. I used 10 billion pixels. I need to replace those pixels. Please, pay me $10 billion. $1 per pixel. What am I talking about? I don't even know. I bought a 3D printer 3 months ago, but still haven't set it up. It's a huge process. I imagine there's a lot to get something that actually fabricates shit up and running. I think there's a lot to that, yeah. Been too lazy. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Wouldn't even know where to begin, man. I would love to know, and I would love to have a 3D printer. Then I would also run into the problem of why do I want a 3D printer? I don't really need. I guess I do need one. Maybe I just don't know why yet. I guess for miniatures, right? You could model your own miniatures, print them out, paint them how you want. Yeah, I have a buddy who's really into Warhammer in 40K, has tons of shelves, like those IKEA cubby hole shelves filled to the brim with miniatures, supplies, manuals, you name it, he's got it. And it's like a fantasy artist's dream library to just kind of go in there and look at all the assets, basically, that he has. Hello? Someone pooping? Yeah, there's a cat. There's a cat that's pooping. It's gonna smell up in here, guys. I'm just gonna blame it on you anyways. Aw, chat! Chat! At least, you know, at least roll around in some lemon pledge or something. Is that a shower nowadays? Like we don't use Axe body spray because we've run out of that stuff. Now we're just lifting up our armpits and little lemon pledge. Fresh. Good to go. Fresh. Alright, let's get this. Kind of both hands have been shaky for a long time. It's why I got back into digital art. It's so much easier to erase mistakes. So sculpting's probably more challenging for people like us with tremors. Is that what you're saying, Jurgen? Maybe not so much digital sculpting. Maybe digital sculpting's a little bit more forgiving, because like what you said, Control Z exists in those programs as well, right? Maybe that would be a little bit more suited to us shaky boys. Shaky people. Yeah, my tremor's unfortunately progressing the older I get as well. When I jump into exercise mode again, I think something that I want to try and do more of is I have some tension bands, and I think I want to work on strengthening my forearm muscles, and as well as maybe getting some those grip squeezer dudes. I could probably just use the bands, honestly, and just take them to a specific point, have enough tension in them, and just kind of slightly pull my hands like this. Probably fully extend them. Just make sure that shit's together, you know, like my arm has some elasticity, strength. God, the worst sound in the world. You put alarms and sirens in your song, and I hear it, you better believe I'm disappointed in you. And I'm giving you a glare through my earpods? I don't know. Headphones? Just staring into my headphones. Letting this song know I'm very disappointed. Alright. We say some silly shit over here. Oh, man. Oh, having some fun. Like that. Maybe we do need to push this head back a little bit. Okay, so I think just needs to be lowered down a little bit more. Like that. This is all out too far. Get that in. What was that? Like that, maybe. Now I kind of want to lower this. That feeling. I raise this up. Like that. This needs to be lowered down. Let me try something else here. I'm sitting up as well. Let's grab this arm down a little bit more. Just like that. make myself a coffee too. That costs money, isn't it? I prefer a Febreze. I know what you're talking about. Febreze is handy. It's very good. Much like with Tide to Go pen and Mr. Clean Magical Eraser. These are like your lazy person's kit to success. That's all it is. What else? What else would be in the kit? Club soda? I don't know. Salt. A lot of tension in this leg. A lot of the weight is actually all of the weight is on here. Knee, chin, calf rather, a little bit higher up. It's too big. What was that? Let's get this top half a little lower. Probably just the head down a bit. Like that, maybe. Might be too low. There. Okay. Alright, let's do the next one here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to stretch my legs. It's been over an hour. I'm going to run upstairs, get some more coffee, use the washroom. I'll get right back to the next one after that. All right. All right. What about that, guys? All right. Number 3, 4. Down to the foot here. Leg is out. And the arm. That shoulder out a little bit more. In case anybody's wondering, you just got here, we are using a website called Bodies in Motion. And it's not a .com, it's a .photo. So type in bodies, BODIES, in motion, .photo, hit enter, and you'll find these references on that site. Down the hip. The head is a little too small. Let's grab that. Like that. If you guys have any questions about anything too, feel free to fire away. Otherwise, enjoy your time. Hanging out. I think tomorrow we'll probably do a longer pose to wrap up the week here, and I might do one of these ones here. Might even be this one, or the next one. Yeah, okay. Let's grab here. I feel like that arm is much too small. Bring this down. And move her. Yeah, let's move everything here. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, that's definitely got to be a strange feeling. What I'm referring to, I just had a conversation in my head. Let me include let me include you on it. The tools and functions that we have as digital artists, going back to traditional, I'd feel very spoiled, I guess, from the features that and functionalities that we can do here in a digital medium compared to traditional. Like even this stuff, like what I'm doing right now, there's none of that. You can't do any of that. You have to redraw. That's kind of it. Or, which takes just as long, scan it, print it, and then redraw on top of it, which at that point you might as well just go digital, right? Don't get it twisted. I'm not throwing shade at traditional art. It's always God tier, right? It's always amazing. And you know why? The one thing that makes original sorry, I just ruined it. Fuck. Is that you have an original, right? You know, you don't have originals with digital painting. You know, like, oh, the original PSD. Nah, that's a copy. You liar. You liar. Ugh. But even if it is the truth, and they're not lying, it's still like, yay, the original PSD. There's no like, it's not even close. It's not even the same as traditional artists, right? Traditional mediums. That'll always kind of be the thing that takes the biscuit. You know, maybe unless you're what's his face? I don't know. Any well-renowned artist decides to sell their PSDs, they can probably make profit off of them. Like who? Like what's his face? Like the guy. You know, the guy, that one artist who's just like, you know, everybody wants, you know, exactly that guy. You could probably do it. Yeah, the face. Yeah, he's got the face like on the front of his head. You know what I mean? Like on the upper torso area where like this area is. That's where his face is. You know, and he draws and he paints. That guy. Vegas doesn't miss a beat. It's great. Oh yeah, I seen him the other day. Just kidding. No, I didn't. I'm isolating. Oh man. Yeah. What's his fucking name, man? He's like the top best concept artist dude. He paints in a very traditional kind of mixed brush, traditional looking, digital looking. I just can't remember people's names. Artie Milk. Nope, that's not your. I wish it was your name. No, I don't. Artie. Mike. 01. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing Bodies in Motion. If you go to bodiesinmotion.photo, you can take a look at what we're working on. This one feels very stiff here. I think I would actually like to redraw that one. If we do decide to do, and I will be doing a lung pose, I think at the very least like a grayscale tomorrow. I think it will be this one. Might be that one. Is it Mick? I'm sorry, I'm borderline illiterate. I shouldn't be making those jokes. I apologize. 50% of Canadians are dealing with forms of literacy issues. I think I honestly am. Like I do no maintenance for trying to keep certain abilities like reading and writing. Because we're because of this, because of just like autocorrect. It's so easy to just mash your face and fingers against your keyboard until Google guesses what you're trying to say, and you're like, I guess so. Enter, and then just keep living your life that way. It's no worries. Okay, appreciate it, Artie. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that you said that you like the loose sketches here, because I struggle with that. I struggle with loosening up. I think my brain works so literal that there's no room for error, therefore no room for looseness. But that's almost exactly the wrong thing to be doing. Drawing loose makes your form feel much more believable. I don't know. It's always been a struggle. Just shaking it out. Draw portraits, but from reference. But I love to sketch figures like this. It's fun, eh? Artie, it's an absolute Dronny. Hello. How are you, Dronny? Portraits, faces. There's just so much going for faces. I mean, I think that's kind of why I'm ignoring them. And we did a bunch of faces a couple weeks ago. And I think not next week, but the week after that, we'll get back to them. Because faces are, I think, the priority for me on things I want to improve on. Like a lot of other things, I guess, but the priority is indeed trying to make believable characters from imagination. That's really my goal. But we were doing Artie, have you ever gone to the website these are not real people.com? Is that what it is? and it generates a portrait. These are not real people or something. It's like something like that. This person does not exist. Have you ever done this, Artie? Unlimited resources for fake portraits. Right here. Every time we refresh. That guy's not real. And oh, we missed it! No! We saw like a half-person monster thing in that one. Like someone's ear was just like floating. This one feels strange. The hat didn't quite, that one feels strange too. That looks totally legit. I don't know what's happening with here behind her. So you get some weird stuff like that. But it's fantastic. This is so good. It's crazy. Some of them have a little bit of like something's going on. You're like, but for the most part, fantastic. Like all these people are fake. These aren't real people. Portrait, 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 portrait. Interesting portrait. That last one's awesome. So there, it's great. Might be my iPad, but I can't find the follow button. Where would it be on iPad? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I think it's like at the top right, maybe. Twitch sucks on iPad, yeah. I don't mind the mobile. I fall asleep a lot with the mobile version on, but I'm not really watching it, so I guess I can't really say. Well, if you can't find the follow, I can tell. I stream Monday through Friday every day during the week here for like 3 to 4 hours ish. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. EST. We're about what? We're about 2 hours into the stream, so about halfway. Returning back from a, what was it, like 3-year hiatus? Not necessarily a hiatus. I guess I did stream over on Behance for a little bit, for Adobe. But I'm feeling fantastic. My mood is where it needs to be. My state of mind is where it needs to be, rather. To tackle life goals, I guess, again. After dealing with a little bit of, I shouldn't say a little bit. After dealing with depression and seeking therapy and doctors' help, able to get back to normal, you know what I mean? Just dealing with a lot of mental traumas, anguish, pain, anxiety, depression. But I'm in, like I said, not to bring the mood down, but I feel fucking awesome. I feel so good. Just moved out of our old house. We sold earlier this month. Finally got back all closed up. Don't have to go back and look inside it, see if something's there that shouldn't be there. And I don't know. Brains make up all kinds of bullshit things to keep the anxiety in the front. But we got this place. Yeah, I'm living the dream, man. I'm living the dream. Okay, so I want to lower the deltoid over here a little bit more. Guess it depends on how much attention you're paying, for sure. Derek, how does one art, Drawny? As soon as I find out, Drawny, I'll get back to you. And can you do me a favor? If you do as well, can you reciprocate and return the favor back to me? I appreciate it. That'd be great. Feeling a bit cause sad and lonely, you know? Yes. I mean, I'm very fortunate to have Caroline in my life. And 2 cats and Obi to distract me. And I'm also naturally a hermit. So what is the word? I can sympathize? Is that the right one? However, I guess I'm made for this. I'm made to not talk to people. Yeah, that's what I'm made for. to stay inside. However, I do miss like just going to a fucking restaurant. I'd say that that's what I want to do the most of, and like at a pub, just fucking have some pub grub and a couple of pints and just relax that way. You know, it's not that I would do it often anyways. We'd probably do it maybe once every 2 months. Get some, I don't know, like a steak bar or something like that. Miss going to the theater? I do too. I miss going to the theater for concession stand stuff. Like for, I know you can definitely just go in and buy it and then go back home and then watch whatever fucking movie you want. But that's the getting your snacks, eating your popcorn, sitting in in a row that's far away from other people, and the whole like trailer experience. You know, all the different fucking commercials now that are in theaters. Yeah, man. I do miss that. I absolutely do. Even somebody who is agoraphobic like myself. You know, it's human, I guess. It's human to want to be around other humans. Or at least, not necessarily around, but to participate in society in some way. Even somebody like me. What am I doing? Is this, is that even moving? What did I just do there? Okay, let's get rid of that. I'm gonna get here. Move that down a bit. Actually, put that. It's only because I'm downstairs. I will 100% follow. I'm downstairs too. I'm in the unfinished basement. Is that where you are? I don't know why I would ask. Where are you? No, that's creepy. Don't answer that. Even though I already know. Fuck. I know that all too well. I live in a constant state of anxiety for most part. Usually anxious about things that are so unlikely they might as well be impossible. Yeah, catastrophizing. Yeah. Both Caroline and I are awful at that. And it's, you know, for those who don't know what that is, it's when you make up scenarios that are literally the worst thing that could probably happen. And then somehow you've managed to convince yourself that that's the reality. And then you start reacting as if it is reality when it's still not. And you've convinced yourself, and it's just an awful experience. you know. Medication I'm on helps with that. I don't really find myself catastrophizing anymore. While I'm home, I'll probably will catastrophize if I'm out. Worry about the animals, worry about, I don't know, fire, other bullshit. Just unlikely things that I guess are still likely, just it does nothing to help you by worrying about it and thinking about it. Right? And that's the hardest part, is turning your brain off for that. And trying to switch only to thinking about and worrying about things within your control. It's hard. It's very difficult. You can't, there's no just black and white kind of switch that you can turn on and off for that, unfortunately. It's the old hormonal Hermione imbalance. You gotta get your Hermione's balanced. Or something like that, I don't know. Fuck you, J.K. Rowling. Come on, everybody. Alright. Strange because you talk a lot. Who, me? Oh, that. Oh, what? Vegas is awesome. Vegas is the best. If that's who you're talking to, there, Johnny. I know that all while I live in constant state. Likely. Okay, I did read that. I miss going to theater. I keep on not realizing my potential because fear and the what ifs. Yeah, oh, absolutely. If there's one thing that stopped me from progressing, it's I guess I am catastrophizing. Maybe not. What is that? What is it when you're afraid to you're afraid to finish something because of failure, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. No, the talk a lot was about you not being born to talk to a lot of people. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah. Yes. It is. I'm a social hold on. Wait for the brain to reboot. I'm a social isolator. I don't know. Social hermit, yeah. Introverted. That's the word I was trying to think of. I'm a social introvert. Who needs to recharge by not being around people. And extroverts are people who need to recharge by being around people, right? And I can't relate to extroverts that way. You know, I can relate to them by enjoying their company, communicating with them. You know, I have things in common with them, but in terms of like recharge, it needs to be doing something I absolutely love doing that requires very little brain power, like playing a video game, like Black Desert Online is my like perfect turn off the brain and recharge activity, because I can just open the mouth, half close the eyes, and start drooling and mouth breathing, and that's me in recharge mode. Yeah, just recharging like that. What do you guys like to do to recharge? Do you know what I mean when I say recharge? Like after a long day or an intense week, or maybe a weekend where you're doing something pretty intensive, whether it's physically demanding or mentally demanding, like, I don't know, your fucking taxes, or you're moving. You know, a lot of those kinds of things can really, you know, deplete you. You know what I mean? So I guess it really depends on the type of person that you are. This arm still feels kind of strange. I think it's the hand. No. Like that. Okay. I think that's a little bit too long here, so let's raise this up. More like that. I think I want to bring that down too. I just rotate. Push out a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Grab here. Actually, let's grab all of this. Control T, Control H, and just rotate a little bit, bring it down. Like that. Mikkel, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, dude. Fucking planet we're on is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Fucking nuts. Doing good, Derek. In lockdown again. Yeah! Us too! Hooray! Yeah. Yep. For my freedoms! Alright, I'm not gonna get into it. Not gonna get into it. Alright. Dronny is alive. And let me see here, Dronny. Watch something usual, or go for a nature walk. Yes. Yep. Where I moved to a place that is basically just, it's a valley and trees, and that's it. So there's lots of places to go and do something like, I don't know, like, sorry, walks and hikes and stuff, and kind of just enjoy nature. Get fresh air. Beautiful. Okay, all right, so get this knee. Oh, this other leg we didn't finish. Alright, so maybe just something like that, yeah. I would love, man, let me check. I would love to see if there's, yeah, I think, at least on the free, version of Bodies in Motion .photo, they have, yeah, their models are all relatively fit. I don't know if there's like 3D scans of different body types. I think I will subscribe to Bodies in Motion. But I want to ask them, I think I want to ask them if I can still stream the assets. Maybe not show them, but just stream me drawing them. I think I'll send them an email and see what the rules are on that. Because it could be DMCA'd, you know, like from using copyrighted material or material that is, I guess, behind a paywall on a broadcast. I'm assuming it's probably fine, since it's in the title of the website. I think it's like a resource for artists and animators, right? Oh, and Scott, I think it's Scott, followed me on Twitter too. That made me go, oh, it's the guy! So it was nice. The guy who, I think, came up or runs the site. Scott Eaton. Appreciate it. Okay. Maybe just shrink this one a little bit. And this one too. Yeah, I think I want to redraw this last one. So let's do that. Let me just go down here and draw it again. Pop some Kirby ladies in chat. Not right now, Drawny. That's awesome that you have some. If you have a website that has the photos on them, I definitely would love to have that link. But as for like using them right now, I wouldn't be using them because I want to use the Bodies in Motion for today. Or hit me up on Discord, Drawny. If you have like a laundry list of images or sites. This goes to anybody. If you think that you've come across a resource site that has awesome references or things that could be helpful, I'm all about sharing that stuff. So if you tweet at me, hit me up on Discord, I'll do what I can to share it as well, so more people have access to it or know about it. And that's another problem with the internet. It's so massive. There's just so much shit on it that we might just breeze by a potential awesome resource like Bodies in Motion. For years, I didn't really mind it. I didn't think of anything of it, but it's got so much stuff on it that you can't ignore it. Do you ever draw a chubby? Right, yeah. And absolutely do. Not particularly, but you can find a lot on Pinterest, right? And that's where I've gotten them in the past as well. And why I wish that websites like This Person Does Not Exist, that we might eventually see a similar website that does anatomy. I doubt it. Because I think the way that the quantum physicsing of that website works is it's very strictly for faces. But would absolutely love to have like randomly generated, anatomically correct references. I don't know how that's even possible, but all right. I'm sure there's some type of wizard out there that can cast a spell and make it work, make it happen. That's too much. Man, we watched a really fucking weird movie last night. I don't know if Caroline's listening. It has Maggie Q, I think is the actor's name, and Luke Hemsworth. One of the lesser known Hemsworth, who is fantastic. He's great. He was in Westworld as the security guard, kind of the meathead security guard. That catches on to some shit. Anyways. Just like a really, like a wild, like mix of a thriller horror kind of thing. And it was about like, I don't know, some kind of, it takes place in Thailand. Yeah. What was it called? How I Die or something like that? Anyways, if you wanted to have your brain really messed up, you can watch that movie and it'll do that for you. You know, it'll certainly distract you. I like it and I hate it at the same time, so it's I think it served its purpose. You know, if a movie can make you feel, doesn't have to be feeling good. You know, same reason for why I like that Andy Samberg movie, with the crystal or the rock. Not the actor, the rock, but that was also on Netflix as well, and that one I hated it but loved it too, because how well it was at making you feel anxious. You know, that's a successful movie. You might not like the way that it makes you feel, but it's making you feel. Yeah, so you're like, oh, I hate this. Love it. That kind of feeling, you know? And you just wanted to keep watching to figure out what happened. Really, that's kind of what it was. What movies have you guys walked out of the theater of, if any? Have you guys ever done that? I've done it to 2 movies, I think. And I can't remember one of them. The first movie that I walked out on was... Oh god, what was it called? It had... He played Mysterio in Spider-Man 3. Jake Gyllenhaal. Is it? Yeah, it's Jake Gyllenhaal. Prince of Persia. It was so disappointing. It's so fucking bad. Those games are so good. Prince of Persia games, like, that's like classic Ubisoft. like just kicking ass. And then they made that movie, and it was just fucking, it was so bad. It was so awful. Got up and walked out. Didn't even ask for a refund. I was just like, fuck this, I'm leaving. This is fucking... No, I did. I think I got a half refund. Yeah, no, I think I did. I think I got like half refunded. And I think I was only able to do that because I had once worked at that theater where I was watching it. So I knew the management. Anyways, it was fucking awful. Gotta go now. Have a lovely stream. Bye-bye. Johnny, thanks so much for stopping by. And I would love to grab those resources off of you at some point, someday in the future. We'll see you again. Be safe out there. Let's loosen it up, Derek. Loosen it up. Loosen it up. Loosey goose. Come on. Loosey goose. Let's go. Oh God. Okay, that's yeah. That up. Loosey goose, come on. No, just me? Maybe just me? I can't think of the other movie that I walked out of, but it was bad too. Against, well, I guess that makes sense why someone would want to walk out of a movie. I even tried to watch it again, like later on when it was like on Blu-ray or something, and it was still, I don't know why. I thought that maybe my perspective would change. It's still bad. I don't know, what Resident Evil, is there a good Resident Evil movie? Like, what video game movies are actually good? I can tell you one that's not going to be good, Monster Hunter. That looks like just like people who have no idea how to make a good video game movie. That's what that looks like. Or maybe the people who are making it don't really get the say in that. Maybe it's like some fucking committee, Capcom committee, and they're out of touch. Just a little bit, right? Or maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe that's it, Jared. Maybe all those video game movies are actually fantastic. And you're the one out of touch, Derek. What about that? Huh? Ever think about that? At what point should I start to be worried when I talk to myself like this? What point should I? What's a red flag? What's a red flag? When you develop a lisp, I guess, or a more of a lisp. That's it, isn't it? Knew it. Axel Wing, how you doing? Happy Thursday, man. How you doing? Just boarding. Like boarding up a shutdown business, or boarding on some waves. Storyboarding, oh, I gotcha. Just hammering some nails into this shut down business. Watching the stream. I mean, people have probably done odder things. Odder? Alright, sure. Just Borden. Are you allowed to share what you're working on? Like, you don't have to show us. You can. Is it for what's it for? What's it for? Give us all the details. Oh, you know, just hammering nails in the storyboard. Yeah, trying to make the narrative, you know, really flow here with the nails. Might go get the drill bit and start drilling some holes too. Yikes. Glad you're having a good day, man. Hopefully, Axel Wayne. Hopefully you're having a good day, dude. Okay. And this feels a little bit too long. I feel like I have a tendency to do that for limbs. And that's probably a very common thing, I'd say. Exaggerating the proportions ever so slightly. Legs and limbs and limbs and legs. It's for a little show on YouTube, nothing too major. That's awesome, man. That's fucking sweet. That's super cool. I don't think I've ever done any storyboarding. Because I don't think I'd be really good at it. You have to have some good narrative communication skills. There's a perfect example. I just can't. I don't know how to arrange words correctly so that they make sense. That's that's my biggest problem. Not that that's really necessarily needed to storyboard, but it's certainly a huge thing that is extremely helpful, right? Having narrative skills, like the ability to not just tell a good story with words, but how you're communicating that narrative to the viewer, right? So choosing your camera angles, your pans, fucking. What's another word for animate for zooms? I don't know. I can't remember. And all those different tools to help describe without words, essentially, what's going on. Giving the actors enough space to act as well. Like, it's a lot of stuff to consider, and I'm glad that I'm never responsible for that. Because there's some really good storyboard artists out there, and I'll let them take the rope on that. Take the rope? I don't know. Whatever. I'm so guilty of that. It's so easy to push the proportions. Yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy to. And you know what? That's probably the one of the last things to actually have to worry about correcting. Much like with symmetry on a face. You know what I mean? It's not something that is really. Well, I guess it depends on how far off your proportions are, but humans have all kinds of different proportions, and we're also not symmetrical, right? So we can be symmetrical, but no. Have you ever like flipped an image of your face on itself symmetrically, right? And you see that, like, this is how I found out that one of my eyes is slightly higher. And it was very I'm fine now, but at the moment I was very disappointed. So I was like, damn, why? But it's one of those things, people don't really fucking see that shit, right? And same with like, oh, your proportions are fucked as a person. No one really. First of all, I don't think anybody really fucking cares about anybody else. More so than a split second that they have to stereotype or judge. And then they fuck off and move on with their life. Most people. I'd say like 99% of people who do stop and judge people. Well, where was I going with this? I don't know. Oh well. Here, let's fix this. I want to grab here and rotate this down just a little bit. And knowing the limits that we have because of the software and team size is really important. Right. Yeah. Right. So, and I imagine that you guys are probably wearing multiple hats for different roles, which is very normal for even working in-house, like at a studio, right? Like, it's just, if you can cut a corner, you'll try and cut a corner to save some dollars. Which I wish that wasn't a thing. I really wish that wasn't a thing. I wish it was just like union. That's or have the government pay animators more. I don't know. That's another topic. That is for another day. Okay. Other limb. Limb number 4. A little bit higher up. Oh yeah, so you do, yeah. I'm just a general prep artist, prep pro artist. I do a little of everything right. Yeah, and that's extremely beneficial to the team, right? That's probably what they exactly want. And it's so interesting. It's so interesting how that's kind of where animation, the animation industry and like illustration industry differ, because specifying on something as an illustrator is probably much more profitable than being someone who's a jack of all illustrations, right? Genres or whatever, or what it is that you paint. You know, the better. I think that the more, from my experience, this could be completely not the take of somebody else because they've gone through obviously a completely different experience. So, but for me, the more that I've specialized, I guess, on anatomy, monsters, that kind of shit, that tends to be the type of work that I get. But for animators, in my experience, having known a few animators from going to an animation course and having friends working at a animation studio, I'd say for the most part, I'd say like 80, maybe 75% of the people working there could do more than one role. I know how to use Photoshop. That's it. You know, like that's it. I can Photoshop. I can paint. But I can't do much else. Like I don't enjoy 3D at all. I don't enjoy like Toon Boom or Animate. You know, whatever is being used now. I didn't even like Flash. I'm not a big fan of vector programs because I like the feeling of rasterized or traditional feeling mark making. You know, whether that's paint or pencil. And I've just stuck with that. Pretty much what I've stuck with. since graduating. And depending on who you ask, we'll probably give you a different answer for that. You know, some people might say that you want to keep all avenues open, so try and do a little bit of everything, right? And I guess if you're okay with that, then that's totally, you know, that's your call. That's the individual's call. And when I say you, I don't mean you in particular, Axel. I'm trying to generalize. But as somebody who just graduates out of college, or is about to, you might come to a realization that you don't actually enjoy what you studied for. That's what happened for me. And then I switched to Illustrator instead of Animator. Yeah. All right. Okay. This way again. You were in a similar boat. I was a neuroscience major. Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah. And switched to animation. Yeah. This fucking guy. So you're like actually fucking smart. But yeah, you prefer to. Is it because it's just not as fun? Like, I'm assuming you are actually genuinely interested in neuroscience. There's a lot of shit that happens in that industry, and especially probably in the next 5 years, we're going to see a lot of that, right? We're going to be able to communicate to pigs. It's going to be great. Thanks, Elon. we're just talking to pigs, and then we start giving pigs jobs, and I don't know, they take over the jobs that. Okay, where am I going with this? What the fuck? That's insane, man. Neuroscience is incredible. It's constantly changing. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty exciting, man. Wow, what a difference. What a huge difference that is. But that's totally possible, right? You can be into one thing, think it's going to be like something else, and then it turns out it's not. Or something else entirely new comes along that you didn't realize that you'd be into, and you are. And that can happen at any age, right? That can happen at any time. I think usually what happens with artists is that art is part of our adolescence and childhood, right? It's part of the schools that we go to, or at least most of us. And so those who are creative types, or those who enjoy drawing, find out at an early age, and then the rest of everybody else is kind of like has to stumble around until they find an interest or something, right? It's like we're very fortunate, I guess, you know, to be able to know, or to have the opportunity to know at a younger age. At least that's kind of how I've always saw it. And I knew that I was going to be drawing almost like as soon as I became conscious. It's like as a kid, I always remember drawing with like ballpoint pen on my parents' walls, and getting in a lot of trouble. Always trying to draw what cartoon I had just seen. Drew a lot of like Mickey Mouse and Dumbo and stuff like that as a kid, until I was introduced to superheroes and anime, And that's pretty much changed everything from there, right? You start coming up with your own anime original characters and stories, and you start drawing a comic. Yeah, and that's basically how it progressed for me. And I'd say that's probably very common, you know, for people who've grown up around the time that I've grown up. And probably still today. Because anime's not going anywhere, right? It's here to stay, and it's a very dominant industry, too. To the point where, what, like Dragon Ball Z's come back with brand new shit. What else? Inuyasha's coming back. Like, all these, like, old school anime series are back. So it's like, this is probably the best time to be into anime, to be like an anime, like, yeah, man, it's just so good. I can't wait to see what the current kind of generation gets up to with all of this influence. You know, because, I mean, like, we have Power Rangers and He-Man and other shit, you know, and that stuff was badass, but there's some pretty fucking badass stuff out there right now. You know, and it all builds upon each other. We all influence each other. So, little pieces from something that's kick-ass will be in something new that's kick-ass. You know what I mean? Like, and it just gets... I don't think I'll ever have an issue being inspired. Because there's so much nourishment in other artwork. Right? I can just look at it, consume it, and it's kind of like just instantly inspired. Maybe not instantly inspired, but there's some more motivation there. And motivation is something that's constantly fleeting, right? So it's nice to have an outlook that doesn't make you feel like you're belittling yourself or discrediting yourself. And I just kind of covered a lot of shit in just like a minute. I don't know what my point is. Slumbering, how you doing? How are you? Hello, Father. Funny seeing you here. Wait, did I miss something? Anime. I guess it's technically anime? Wait, what? Sailor Moon, the new class? Wait, is there a new Sailor Moon show? I know that show had a lot that wasn't aired in North America. That happened in later on. Like with the other planets getting sailors or whatever. Moon people. Like we didn't see them. We didn't see like Sailor Anus. Oh god. Sorry. Trace Lord JDM. I don't think I'll ever run out of other people's work for me to copy. Fuck. Oh god. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't like this arm. So the arm is like slightly foreshortening too, so it's kind of not really coming towards us, but it kind of is at the same time. More so than if it was just out to the side. here? All right, maybe that's fine. I think it's better than this one. So let's get that one gone. Oops. Yeah, let's get this one gone. Turn that off. Get this one back up. Man, did I only do 4? Holy moly, we were slow today, man. We are slow today. Alright, let's get another one in here. Yeah, this very next one. Morning, Paradox Moose. How you doing, man? I should go back and watch original Japanese version of Sailor Moon, the 4 kids. One was bullshit. The only thing I do, yeah, there was a lot of censorship in, well, same with like Dragon Ball. Like just the original Dragon Ball show was very censored. A lot of like horny old man stuff was taken out, and that makes sense. I guess. But yeah, no, there was a lot of other shit as well in Sailor Moon that was taken out, right? Think about the children! Our little easily manipulated minds can't handle, I guess, what Japanese kids can handle. Right? I always thought that was weird as a kid. I was like, well, why do they get a different version? Or is anime more for adults even when we were kids? Maybe that's what it is. You mean you don't like the cousins in Sailor Moon? Wait. The cousins? It's weirdly sung by Jennifer Love Hewitt. Weird. Excuse me. That's weird. Oh, and that's right. Yeah. And I think there is indeed. But that's, I don't know, they kept some of that stuff in. Maybe not making it as forefront? I don't know. Okay, let's get the gesture. Wanna feel by moonlight, when in love by daylight, when the sailor's something outside, you are the one that the sailors on the boat. You are just a guy who's sailing under the moon, and you're Sailor Moon now, 'cause you... I should probably stop. Oh boy. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by moonlight, winning love by moonlight, winning love by moonlight. Right? By moonlight? Captain Planet, Captain Mercury, Sailor Mars, Captain Jupiter. Going out into the space waters, we are the galaxy people. Oh, the song was so good. That was the song, by the way. That was the Sailor Moon opening theme with the correct lyrics, by the way. Just let you know. Fighting evil by moonlight, Zoisite, Malachite are two dudes actually. Nice. Yeah, they were dressing very sexy. I remember that. But they made them. They made some characters who are male, female, and that's what you're saying. Yeah. Sailor, Uranus, and Pluto are lesbians. Yeah. Yeah. They keep some of it in, but it's two cousins and it's a love sequence with hearts all over the place, so it makes it even more awkward. It's not just lesbianism, but cousins being in love. Why? What is this for? Why? Why is that just because it's taboo, right? Is that it? Is that the only reason? That's so strange, man. It's so I guess it's a story, right? Fictional story. The lats in here. That comes down too much, I think. That here, armpit, and then the lat. There, and then you can see the oblique. You know how you can just make people gay because it totally worked on me watching all those movies where everyone was straight, totally kept me from being gay. Wait, yeah. You imagine? Yeah. And that's, cultural differences there, right? Is it? Japan has, it's legal to get married for homosexuals, right? It's illegal over there. Or is it not? Their culture's so different and so interesting. That it's shocking sometimes that they're not, as progressive, I guess? Is that a way to say it? With their sexuality? I guess because they're also there's a lot of influence of religion. Like Christianity, I believe, right? Christianity is one of the more popular faiths over in Japan, I believe. So that would make sense why there's a lot of maybe restrictions. I don't know. I'm trying to justify a couple millennia of what am I trying to do? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. And that reminds me that I'm also extremely awful at multitasking. I don't think it's religion as it is copying what the West does. Oh, okay. That makes sense too. Interesting. No, that's really interesting, yeah. So it's actually our fault. They're so influenced in us that we made them progressive and horny. So nice, good job, everybody. Nice. So it's not legal to get a gay marriage there, to have a gay marriage there yet, but you can get married abroad and it will be recognized. Okay, interesting. And it's odd. Clearly, like, liberal in a lot of senses, but it's deeply traditional. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's an eventual thing. It's you know, because as long as old men die, there'll be hope in the world. You know what I mean? Sadly, that's kind of... Anyways. A little quote, I guess, from Charlie Chaplin. Once those liberals get control, they're gonna make everybody gay. Imagine having such a smooth brain that that's your take. Damn. They can't run from me forever. You tell them. You know, if you want me to have words with them, I'll have words. I'll make them feel like I don't know, like I'm their dad and I'm very disappointed in them. And then they'll have to reconsider. That's how you get shit done in 2021. is you tell people that you're disappointed in them. And then, well, shit gets done. That D word, disappointed, holds a lot of power. You should try it on your friends. And maybe you won't have friends afterwards, but, you know, it'll be a good experiment. Okay, let's get this foot. Well, hello, Luke. Hey, buddy. You never come down here. Hey. Come here. Come here. Oh, you guys want to see Luke? You guys want to see Luke? Oh. Oh. What you doing, buddy? Hmm? Don't want to be here? Don't want to be... Don't want to be here? Later, dude. He's very social. Hey, buddy. I see ya. Camera shy, I think. Okay, so there. I think that's probably where we'll call it. Been just over 3 hours. It's usually how long we go for. But I think tomorrow we'll take one of these, and I think we'll push it a little bit further and add some value. Maybe we'll do a couple. We'll see how we do. Probably just end up being one, but so yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. I stream Monday to Friday, starting at 9 a.m. EST. If you don't know what time that is about 3 hours ago. If you look at your clocks, that's how you can find out. But yeah, arm's a little too long. My line work is just all over the place. Maybe I need to try some other brushes. Maybe I haven't found the right pencil brush that gives me a little bit more full range of value control. Yeah, this is tons of fun. I love doing this. This is we did. Let's see. Nope. Where is it? We did this. So bodiesinmotion.photo. That's where you can go to see this model and many other models doing things, cool things, backflips, kicks, and stuff. Very, very interesting. And I'll make sure to come back to this site quite often, see if there's updates and new models. But that's it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like I said, stream Monday to Friday for about 3 hours, doing some studies. First couple of months of this year I'm planning on just doing fundamental studies, anatomy studies. Eventually we'll be switching over to some environment stuff as well. And then the second half of the year is going to be spent working on portfolio stuff, and concept art, design characters, fantasy stuff, all that kind of jazz. But that's it. So I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the lurkers. I appreciate it. And that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Loves and hugs. I'm out. Peace.